The next portion here actually gets into measurement plan authoring. So again, I'm going to back up and go back to our mouse model that we have here. Going to just close our current QDM template, and we're going to start a new one here. So let me turn my points on so we can see all those. So with all these points turned on, just to give you an idea, what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to export a Db2 file. I'm going to choose the top cover in this case.
Can you, before you do that, can you separate it and show them what the top cover is?
Surely. So we're going to separate the model here, and just to give you an idea, we are going to export the points from this gray top cover here. So this part I have highlighted. All these points that you see here, we're going to export them through our export Db2 file option.
So these points are the points that are used to assemble the buttons, and they're the points that are used in the measurements. So the idea here is if you did a 3DCS model, these are the points that we want to measure when we start making that top cover, because they are the functional features on that part that are needed to validate the total assembly.
Right, so once I export the Db2, it asks me which part. So I'm just going to go ahead and save this one here at the top cover. I'll just type webinar file. So again, this is saving in the Db2 format. So in QDM, I'm going to go ahead and do a new template again for us. The first step with QDM is importing the Cad file. In this case, I have the top cover. With QDM, you can import many different CAD types. With the CATIA, the NX, JT step files, just to name a few. So I'm going to go ahead and import this CAD part. This may just take a few seconds here.
So, while that's doing it, when he's importing it, it's converting the CAD part to an HSF file. And the first example he did, the HSF files were already created. He just loaded them directly.
Right, so it's using the same tool that Multicad does in regards to converting the CAD file. So I've converted a CATIA file into an HSF here. Same thing, it's 3D, I can rotate it, zoom in and out. So I have the part in there. Now I'm going to import that Db2 file, top cover, and webinar file. So I have the Db2. And again here, it's thrown it all on one page. Going to go ahead and do the same thing in regards to sorting. I'll just pick, I don't know, 8 points. That way we have 8 points on a page. So it's gone through the template. It's created 16 pages, each with 8 points on it. The next thing I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to use our ergo place, which will lay it out. I'll do both sides here. So real quickly, as I go through the different pages, my font's a little small in this case. I'll go ahead and make it a little bigger so we can all see it. And I will do an auto layout on the template again. So now quickly we've created a measurement plan. We definitely get some questions on the measurement plan. Just to give you a little rundown of what exactly it is. So I have leader lines pointing to the CAD file and pointing to it has the same exact XYZ coordinates as that point in your model. So we have the point name right from the model. We have the position of XYZ. And we have the direction of IJK. We also have a description. In this case, I just left it blank. We have the zeros in there that I just had set up as by default. But I can definitely go through here and I can turn off these descriptions. I can add text boxes. And also I can do a manual version of this in regards to if you knew you wanted certain points on certain pages grouped together. There's just a few more steps that you would take to do that. And again, this is 3D, so you could set up views per page. I can go in here, zoom in, can make my leader lines and points a little bit bigger. There's plenty of options in here to customize what these charts, how thick the leader line is, how big the point is, and things like that. Do we have any questions on the measurement plan, or are we moving along here?
I don't have any questions on the measurement plan.
Okay.
So I want to summarize real quick though. So the concept here is all the functional points used in your model are the functional points that we need data on from the plant. And so this is how you can quickly make a graphical measurement plan that you can hand to your supplier and say, hey, these are the points that I want measured. And this file can be a Excel text format that they can load right into their CMM.
Yep, which
We can get to next, right?
Yep, that's exactly what's next.
Oh,
And a question about that.
Yep.
Can they use a different coordinate system for the measurement plan?
I don't understand the question. Yeah, as opposed to the global coordinate system?
Yeah, so for example, if the parts are designed in the assembled state, but the global coordinate system won't likely match the datum reference frame.
Yes, we do have a few different tools in the software where if the points are all based off 0, 0, 0 and the CAD is out in assembly coordinates, we do have a few tools that will line up the points onto the CAD. It's almost like a 3DCS move where you pick the point, you identify the XYZ location, such as you could take a point and choose the center of a hole, say, all right, that's point 1. So it just takes a few points to line it up, but yes, you can do that.
So what he's describing is using QDM to actually write an internal move to put the points into the coordinate system of the global part.
Yep. It's a good summary. And we know that does happen across the business here. So we do have the QDM tool to assist in doing so.